good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are around the world, welcome. As you know, I'm Suzana Mihajlovic, and I am about to do one of my exclusive interviews with another incredible person. Caterina Rossi is a serial entrepreneur. She's grown up in business. She's been in business for most of her life, and she has recently, gone out to start her passion for makeup, to start her passion for creating confidence in women through color, through makeup, through style. She is a dear person in my life. My God, if you know Caterina, you are so blessed. She is gracious, she is graceful, she is determined, and she has such a calm presence about her. A mother, a dear friend, and an international success story. Please welcome the one and only Caterina Rossi. Yay! Woo! Hello, Caterina. It is really well. Welcome to Your Two Minds. Welcome to the exclusive series interviews to the Millionaire Roundtable. We are going live on quite a few different platforms right now. So LinkedIn, the Your Two Minds business page, and the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group. So anybody watching, we can't see you all because we are across a number of different platforms, but give us a big hello. So Tatiana says, looking forward to this. So am I. Welcome, everybody. Caterina Rossi, Color with Confidence. Tell us a little bit more about yourself and tell us about Color with Confidence. I absolutely love your vision and mission and what you're doing for women around the world.
Thank you so much, Suzana, for that wonderful introduction. International, I love it. Yes, international it is. A little bit about myself. Wow, I started off as a fashion designer, and I worked in the wedding industry, and I designed wedding dresses. And then having a young family at the time, I thought I can't do that because it took up a lot of my time. So I decided to be a makeup artist. And that was a funny story because when I was a makeup artist, I kind of really didn't do any courses like everybody kind of did. I went out there and I know how to draw. I drew. I used to draw people. I used to draw the gowns. That was who I was. And I thought, how hard can it be? So I started my business in the wedding industry. And then I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I should do a course. Maybe I should learn and see what everybody else is doing out there. And then when I did do the course, I sort of knew everything because I'd already done the work and I'd been working already 5 years in the industry, and then became a trainer at the school because when she realized I knew what I was doing, she decided she'd take me on board. So that was a little bit of my journey. From there, I went into, I worked with another company. They met me through an event, and they were a pretty prestige company. They were Oscos, so it was a makeup brand, makeup skincare brand, and they took me on as a makeup artist, or their head makeup artist. So I was traveling around Australia, which was so much fun, working with some incredible women, all different types of women, young, mature, successful, everyday people, just learning about women. So I got to learn a lot about women. So I worked in the industry for, I'm going to cut it short because I did film and catwalk and TV. I did it all. I absolutely loved every bit of it. But now I've decided to turn my energy working with women over 45. Especially because that woman, I'm over 50. So I love the age that I'm going to be. So I'm going to be 56. And I know how women feel when they hit a certain age, and it does start at 45, and then they get to 50 and they start feeling like, oh my gosh, I've got gels, I've got lines, my body shape has changed, my skin tone has changed. So I'm turning my energy to that and working with women and bringing their best, how do I explain it, their inner self out because they lose their confidence. Being a mom, I don't know if anybody can relate to this. When you're a mom and you have children, you kind of lose yourself in that. And I did a little bit, even though I was working. I did a little bit. As you get older and they become teenagers or adults and minor adults, you start to have to look for who is that person. who am I? And they lose themselves. They don't know who they are. So that's right. And we find out, who are you? And how do you present yourself to the world? And just bring out that beautiful confidence that's within through colour and bring it out. So I have been doing that.
I love that. And absolutely. And the name, Colour with Confidence, perfect. And I love, you shared so much there, Caterina. And, certainly that age of 45 is for most women such a huge change, whether, kids are getting older and leaving home, or even just the changes in the way you feel, the way you look. I know with me around the age of 45, I saw significant changes. And then there's that fear, that big thing, oh my God, you're turning 50's coming up. It ends up being the best thing. I love being in my 50s. I didn't think I would, but you are absolutely right. The changes, the way that you see yourself, the changes in your face, in your skin, the way that you look, there are so many changes. So I love it that you are working with 45 plus, because that's such a great age for women. I was one of the women that actually was fortunate enough to experience your services, and that was less than a year ago, when I had a wedding for a dear friend of mine was having her wedding. And folks, everybody watching, I invited Caterina to come over to do my face, and I've never been taught how to do makeup. I've just done it the way I do it. And I really wanted to learn, and Caterina did my face. But I tell you right now, it wasn't just makeup. I mean, I looked fantastic by the end of it, but Caterina has this incredible ability to connect, to bring calmness, to bring out the best in you. And I wasn't going through a great time at that time, and my skin was dehydrated, and the love that poured into me from this woman was just incredible. She's not just applying makeup, she is intuitively connecting to your soul and meeting you exactly where you're at, and building and nurturing your soul while she applies the makeup. And what a difference, what a transformation. So just incredible, absolutely incredible. And you can tell, Caterina, that what you do comes from your soul. It's not just applying makeup, it is your mission and purpose and your love.
I do love it. And over the years, look, I've learned so much about women. Like I said, I've been doing it for over 2 decades, almost 3 decades. I just learned so much about women that when you say that it's not just about makeup, it isn't. It's actually nothing about makeup. It's actually just, like I said, when I worked with you, it was having that conversation, finding out things that, concerned you. They're just little concerns, because turning 50 is awesome. Fabulous at 50. I love turning 50. I love being, I really want women to embrace their age, because we have so much wisdom behind us. And it's embrace the woman that you are, and bring that person out and just be fun and exciting and loving life. So, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to work with you. That was fun, because that's where I started this journey. I want to say to everyone, Suzana, because of COVID, the makeup industry changed quite a fair bit. And I had to change what I was doing. Everything was online. I sort of started to just take a little bit of a detour and do something totally different, totally out of my comfort zone. But what I did do actually helps me in what I'm doing now, which is colour therapy. Always art, always colour. But when I did meet up with Suzana, she did put me on the straight and narrow, because when I worked with her, she brought back the joy that I had working with women. I love working with women. I love learning about what makes them the person who they are, what brings them joy. And that's all I do, is just work out what brings you joy, what makes you feel amazing as a person, and then bring it out in colour and show you how. It's really simple once you learn how.
And you know, you could, when, you know, my experience of you was that love for what you do, that love for the woman in front of you just really came through. It was almost like therapeutic, you know. It wasn't just, you know, just makeup. And you said it's nothing to do with makeup, it's connecting with the individual, connecting and learning about the individual.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
connecting with the person and just bringing that out and just making you understand that you are an important person. You know, it's funny because I obviously working with Suzana because she did help me bring that joy back out and start me on that pathway again and find my joy and my passion, which is working with women. And that's what I've been doing for so many years. But women now that are of age, 45 plus, where we have all our concerns. However, when I do sit with a woman, it's like I said, it's learning more about them. And there's a lot of mindset stuff that goes with that. So when I did do my therapy course, I learned a lot about that as well, in conjunction with everything else I've done with you, Suzana. I did the TIR program, which helped me there. So all these skills, apart from being a makeup artist, but learning all these other skills has helped me work with women in such a different way to what I would have done in my 20s, because I did start makeup in my 20s. So in my 20s, it was literally, let's make you look beautiful and put color on your face and just hide, you know, any blemishes, because we're going back in, when did I start? Probably in the early 90s. So it was all about, you know, putting color and hiding things. But then over the years, it started to change, working with different people. It was always the same, putting color and hiding things. But then when I started working with Suzana and doing the things that I started to do, and then learning a little bit about myself, growing up myself and becoming the woman that I am, I discovered it's not about hiding stuff. It's actually about bringing our beautiful souls, our beautiful energy.
Yes.
And that's
absolutely.
So it's more than just face painting.
Absolutely. And you combine your, you know, your years and years of experience with, you know, with fashion, with style, with business, with makeup, and now you've done the therapy side of things, you know, and you bring that to the session too. So it is like, from my experience, it is so therapeutic. Tell us a little bit, for our viewers that don't know what colour therapy is, tell us a little bit about colour therapy and what can they expect?
Colour therapy is awesome because it's, you know, when you put on something, you feel a certain way. So you might wake up in the morning and feel a bit like we sometimes feel like that. And sometimes we change our mood or our energy by going for a walk or have a cup of coffee just to wake you up. But then when you're looking in your wardrobe to put something on, it depends on how you feel is what you're going to wear. So if you're not feeling so great and you can't pick yourself up, you're choosing a color that is not going to bring that joy out of you, that positivity out of you. So when I work with you with color therapy, we talk about different colors that suit you, that suit your skin tone, that you can just go in your wardrobe, put anything on and feel absolutely amazing. That you can go into your makeup case and put the most beautiful lipstick that's going to make you feel joy. I'm going to tell you a story. It's really funny, and it only dawned on me recently when I turned 50, so 6 years ago, when I started a long time ago. When I started, I was working in fashion, and I was working for a fashion designer, but then I ended up working at Maya as a buyer. So I did work as a buyer for a little bit, and I was trained by them, and I had an incredible mentor. I didn't know this at the time. He was a male, and I was working with a lot of males, and being 21, working with males that were in their 40s doesn't quite work very well. But one thing he did say to me, and it stuck in my mind, but it didn't really dawn on me until I hit the 50s and I realized what he meant by that. He said to me, the way you're going to change their attitude and make them listen to you in what you want is you need to put on something or do something that creates some sort of presence. And I went, right. What makes me feel powerful? Now I'm a little 40, very short, and I like to look tall. So it was heels and a jacket. So up until recently, and I still do, I love that you've got that gorgeous pink blazer on, because it does bring out the colours. The blazer, a blazer in heels, just gave me that confidence that when I walked into a room, I created presence. And then I learned very quickly, but I didn't know why. I didn't realise it was the jacket. I didn't realise it was the heels. I just felt good. I felt amazing, and I commanded respect. But as I got older, I really learned very quickly that you can create presence without even thinking. By colour.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by colour therapy. It's by the way you dress, the colours that you wear, and what you put on your face, the type of makeup you wear as well. So you will create presence, but good presence, gentle, authentic self. So what I want to create with women when I work with them is bring out their authenticity themselves, who they really are, and create that presence. So, over the years, I have worked, like I said, with many different women, and I did work with one who, again, was working with males. She was in the, not the Air Force, the Army, and she did say to me, these men are doing this, blah, 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 they're not listening to me. And, just working with her, I'm going to cut a long story short because it can go on forever, but just working with her, it was literally a lipstick she was wearing, believe it or not. She was wearing a lipstick that made her look quite harsh and made her look like a bitch. Am I allowed to say that? But it made her look harsh. So her colours, we softened her colours, we softened her look. And it just made her more friendly, more approachable, and she still commanded the respect. She still had presence in the room, but much more of her personality. So when I talk about colour therapy, that's what I'm talking about. Working with colours that are going to bring your best features out and make you feel amazing every single day.
Yes,
positive.
Yes.
And when you step out into the world, you've got this positive attitude and you're smiling always.
Absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. We only have this one life, right, as far as we know, and you want to live the best life. And you want to feel good about yourself. And, you've just said so much, so colours that really suit you, but also the impact that you want to make in the world. We're not taught how to apply makeup. We just do it. I certainly haven't been, right? So I just apply anything. And it does have an impact on the way you feel. We want to feel, every single one of us is beautiful, no matter what age. You want to bring that beauty out, and you want to have the best impact in your life that you possibly can. I love that story of someone in the services, in the Army or Air Force, was it, where just a simple thing, by changing just by changing the color of her lipstick, her relationships with her team had changed, and they had started to see her differently. Absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing. And it also brings into, it aligns with some of the work that I do too with self-image. The way you see yourself on the inside is going to portray how people, react to you, what your results are on the outside. So, it's about also walking the talk and being that person, looking like that person, feeling like that person on the inside, and that will bring you greater success. That's just fantastic. I just see you taking over the world. I know you've got such a big mission and purpose, and you've integrated color therapy, styling, love for yourself, in makeup, right? It's no longer superficial. This is about your internal self and the way that you feel, and expressing the best version of yourself, and bringing that out. And I love your mission and purpose for women 45 plus. You're doing some talks overseas. You've got some international connections. You're taking over the world, Miss Caterina Rossi, which is great to see. What is the message that you want to give women? What is the message that you want to give women 45 plus?
I always leave them with, when I speak to women after we finish, I always say, confidence. Wear it like makeup. Wear it like
Yeah.
makeup. We love our
Yes.
makeup. I know there are people out there. I have a lot of women that say to me, I don't wear any makeup. I go, really? You don't? Really? Nothing? Absolutely. Oh, no, I have to wear my mascara because, you know, my eyelashes, I need to make sure. But when I actually talk to them and they say to me, I have to wear my mascara, why do you wear mascara? What is it that mascara does for you? So we all wear makeup.
Yeah.
We all wear certain colors. We dress a certain way to present who we are. So now I forgot the question. Sorry. Sorry.
No, you're
I like to. My message to women: embrace the gorgeous woman that you are. You have got something deep inside you that is just jumping to come out, but you might be afraid of what people think because they're used to seeing you a certain way. But you know what? When I'm going to say this, I love working with women 60 plus because you know what? They ain't a hoot about anything. They just care about who they are and what they do in the world because they've done all that past work where they've always kept other people happy and looked way, dressed a certain way and done something in a certain way. Now it's like, I don't give a damn. This is who I am. If the world wants to accept me for who I am, fine. And if they don't, that's fine too. And I love that because they are their authentic self. So my message to women is don't let anybody pull you down, chop you down, that tall poppy syndrome. Be you. Doesn't matter what that looks like, but that's you. And embrace it and work with it. And if you don't know how to work with it, I'm here to help you. I'll show you.
Know how to work with it. I want every single person watching this interview to have a Caterina Rossi experience. It is truly beautiful. The care, the love that this woman puts into you, my goodness, I have not experienced it before. It's just exquisite. It's an exquisite experience. I absolutely love your message. Embrace your beauty. Embrace who you are, women. No matter what age you are, you have beauty. And let's bring that beauty within to the external. Let's make you feel even more beautiful. You have a voice. You have a message. This is your life, and you are here for a reason. You are here to be a gift to your own life and the life of others. Caterina Rossi, thank you so much. Thank you. Now, you mentioned that you've been a member of the Your Two Minds community. You've done the Your Two Minds TIR program. You've been in our Success Magnet program. My God, that we just finished up. That was just extraordinary. We have to keep that community going. What has your experience been like?
I loved it. So the last one, which was Success Magnet, I absolutely loved because, like I said, you started me on this pathway because I kind of lost my way a little bit because of COVID and the detour that took. And when we spoke and I decided to jump on board with Success Magnet, it was great because it just put me back on that pathway and brought my passion back into me because I lost my passion a little bit and I found it again. And just being with the amazing people that I worked with, because it's a small group and I love that it was a small group. I got so much out of it. And yes, I will be speaking at in Bali at a summit, and I am connecting with a woman, one of my beautiful friends. She's a designer in Milan and she works with women in Dubai, so I'll be doing that. So yes, I will be doing a lot of that.
Wow. Didn't I tell you?
That's all happening. It's coming together. So I'm looking forward to that. So because of Success Magnet, it just gave me that kick up the bum, given me the direction where I needed. The people in the group helped me tremendously. Like if I didn't have their support to keep me moving and to go to the next step and think and just dream bigger, these things wouldn't have fallen into place. I think I would have stayed where I was, doing the same thing that I was doing, just enjoying what I was doing. But now I've gone that little bit further, which, yeah, I'm meeting some incredible women and working with some incredible women, especially this week.
Yeah.
So have a chat.
Yeah.
And then the TIR program, I did that, I think 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was pre-COVID. The business that I was in was a multi-level marketing business, which I absolutely love. Again, skincare, makeup, and health and wealth and wellness. When I did the TIR program, because it was a 12-month course, it actually turned my business around so much. I was able to grow my team, work with my team in a different way, in a better way. I was communicating in a much better way to help them grow their businesses, which I absolutely love. So yeah, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And if you're thinking of doing the program, yeah, 100% do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we absolutely loved having you. Oh my God, what a beautiful soul. And I have absolutely loved this journey with you, Caterina. Genuinely, absolutely. I want every single person that I know to experience a colour therapy session with the incredible Caterina Rossi. I've got a bit excited there. I've got to explain, because when Caterina and I had that makeup session that I was talking about back in August, Caterina was sharing some stuff, and I'm like, Caterina, I see you in Bali, right? I'm going to connect you with someone in Bali. Caterina, I see you in Dubai. And she's like, Dubai, that's interesting. So, Dubai is actually happening now too. That is just incredible. That is just incredible. Caterina, where can people find you? Where can they find you? I want everyone to have an experience with you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Colour with Confidence, because that's my logo. Also, I'd like to say I am actually going to be doing an event in April, towards the end of April, and one at the end of May, which will be an experience of styling and colour, and it will be basically what I've talked about. So maybe, if that's okay with you, Suzana, I can put the link up on our page as soon as I get some more details. And if you're interested, you can come along. It's going to be a great day. There'll be champagne and a little bit of nibblies and some mingling, and you will learn some stuff, which is great. But yeah,
so that will be is that in Melbourne?
That'll be in Melbourne. It'll be in Melbourne. It'll probably be in Glen Iris. We have a showroom in Glen Iris that I work from. So
great. Well, I'll be there. I'm there. I'm going to choose one of those 2 dates. Please put the link in. Please get to know Caterina. Go into her Colour with Confidence Instagram and Facebook, and learn about yourself. Learn about the colours that express you. Learn about how to bring out the best version of you. Caterina Rossi, I know that you are so, so, so busy. Thank you for giving us your time today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are there any last words that you'd like to say? Thank you.
Well, I tell all my beautiful ladies that I work with, confidence, wear it like colour.
Confidence, ladies. Confidence, wear it like colour. Wear it like colour. Colour with confidence.
Sorry.
Caterina.
Oh my God, I'm so caught up in it. It's confidence, wear it like makeup, because I'm a makeup artist.
Wear it like makeup. Confidence, wear it like makeup. And check out Colour with Confidence on Facebook, on Instagram. Be the best version of you. There are so many people on Facebook that are with us today. They've been commenting, and I've been trying to check out the comments. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. As soon as we jump off, Caterina will put her links in the comments so you can get in touch with her. Please also put your business page on there too, or your website if you have one, just so that people have information.
Sorry, Susanna, I do have a website, but it's under construction right now, so I'm not going to be putting that up. But as soon as I do, which should be by the end of the week, I'll
absolutely put it up. This is in the Millionaire Roundtable, but put the link up to your Facebook page also. And thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for being with us today. Love having you around. And please stay tuned because we've got some incredible events. And wasn't the confidence code last week absolutely fantastic? If you haven't joined us, if you haven't seen the recordings, it's not too late. The links are in the Facebook group. So come and join and watch the recordings. You'll get so much out of it. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.